Hello, Aries. My name is Jillian West, and if your sun, moon, or rising is in the sign of Aries, then this reading might be for you. This is a collective love reading, so just take the messages that resonate. But if you would like a private reading, I do have those available right now. I'll post a link in the comments. I have them at a few different price points, so hopefully anybody who wants one can get one. All right, let's get into this and see what messages come up for you. Oh, okay. So the Nine of Cups in reverse is interesting. It's one that could be interpreted a few different ways. So the Nine of Cups upright is happiness, joy, surrounded by love, but it's also kind of a single guy, single girl era. It's just thriving in your life, not necessarily romantically. However, when it's in reverse, it might be saying you need more. Okay. The Six of Wands, though. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there may have been some kind of loss, some kind of instability, and I don't get the feeling that this has to do with love. I promise this will be a love reading, but I'm just taking the messages as they come. Where you might be struggling financially, areas of the home, family stuff. But despite all that, you're going to be coming into this season of feeling very victorious. Things are going to be going your way. Yeah, then we get the Magician. The Magician is the manifester. It is the ability to create anything you want in your life. Tonight is that new moon. So get out there, start manifesting however you like to. Write down on a piece of paper things you're hoping for the future. Create a Pinterest board. That's honestly one of my favorite ways to manifest because it really helps me visualize what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, someone wants to come in and have a conversation with you. Maybe, it can be confessing their feelings for you. It's going to give you clarity on a situation. Something needs to be said. Oh, Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Pentacles in reverse. Let me see where this is going. This is interesting. It's almost like someone's going to make some kind of offer, and you might not yet be ready to accept that offer. Like you're like, that's not good enough for me. I need more than that. Yeah, we're having Pentacles in reverse. It's like you're more focused right now on your own stability, the future you want to create for yourself. I promise this will be a love reading, but I'm just taking the messages that come in. Again, you're dreaming big for your future. You're thinking about, just a moment. Sorry, my son came in. Okay, so you're dreaming big right now. In your life, you might not be where you want to be financially, your home, your career. You're in this position of, this is kind of it's an atypical love reading because usually people come to a love reading because they're curious about the new relationship they're starting, but I just have to tell the messages as they come. And I feel like you're in this like Aries, I want to thrive on my own. I want to build a beautiful life for myself. You're taking care of you. And so there is this person here, seems like they're very interested in you. They're pursuing you, but you may be declining their offer. You may be unsure if you're ready to start this relationship because you're in the taking care of you era. King of Cups, though, I feel like there's feelings for this person, though. That might be that Two of Swords. That Two of Swords is a difficult decision you're not yet ready to make. It's like you care about this person. You have feelings for this person. Ooh, I don't want to get into my personal life, but I know exactly. I'm like, am I picking up on my own energy right now? Where you can deeply care about somebody, but you're just not ready to make that commitment right now because you want to get everything in your own life straight. And this can also be flipped. This can also be the person in your energy that's feeling this way. Yeah, this is kind of funny. I feel like someone's been put in the friend zone. And honestly, I would just ride that right now. If they're not ready to commit And typically, again, this is an atypical reading, but I'm just going with the messages. I know it, when you're looking for commitment, you don't want the friends with benefits thing, but for right now, that just might be what they can offer. And yes, a lot of times that means it's somebody who's a game player, it's somebody who's manipulative, all these things. But I'm not seeing that. Yeah, the King of Swords in reverse. I feel like you might have had to say something to them, or they said something to you. Again, these can be reversed here of, I'm just not ready for this right now. They're a little bit in their head. There's this anxiety around this. Yeah, I say there's some anxiety around this. And what comes up? The card that's all about being up all night with anxiety, stressing this, being in your head about it. Again, this is atypical advice, but there is somebody here who genuinely is just trying to rebuild their life, who genuinely is just trying to take care of them, build a future, work on their future, create that abundance, and they care about the other person deeply. There is, I mean, the King of Cups, that's a genuine, mature, emotional, deep, loving connection. And, they might have had to say, like, I can't do this right now, or they're not ready to commit. And so often, I'm telling you, there are cards I'd be seeing if this was you know, player energy, manipulative. I mean, we'll see. It can still come up. But right now, the Three of Cups upright, it's like, just have fun in whatever it is right now. This is just this person where they're at, and it could be you as well. See, we're getting Knight of Cups flying out. There's love here. There's care about each other. This right here right now. We'll see what other messages come up, though. Yeah, it's like somebody had to push the other one away. It was painful. It's like you want that relationship to happen. Yeah, I'm like, somebody pushed them away, and it's the card that's like the end card, right? This is the death card for this. So they might have, pushed you away, or you may have pushed them away. Oh, yeah. Queen of Swords in reverse and King of Swords in reverse. There was some kind of conversation that might not have gone so well. Or there might be a conversation that's coming that it's not going to be the answers you want or the answers they want. See, but look, we're getting Three of Cups into Two of Cups. It's that trusting that for right now, whatever this relationship looks like right now is what they can show. That's all they can show up as right now. It's not malicious. It's not manipulation. It's just that's how they're able to show up right now, or you. But this can turn into a Two of Cups. That's two people coming together. That's a loving connection. Yeah, so again, we're getting all this Swords energy. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be just that there's been a lot of conversations. A large part of your guys' connection could be conversations. You guys might have really long, deep conversations. You guys might text a lot. And the communication right now isn't feeling solid. Yeah. They're going to apologize. There's been somebody here is going to apologize. Again, I'm saying somebody because it can be switched for either one here, where they're just going to be like, I feel guilty. They do. They feel bad that they can't show up the way that you need them to show up right now, that they aren't ready to make that commitment. It can be some fearful, avoidant type tendencies, but again, I don't think it's malicious. I do not think that this is game playing. Interesting. I mean, I feel like they need to have that conversation with you. Again, we're getting more swords. Now we're getting the Seven of Swords. It's like they need to just tell you exactly how they're feeling, or you need to just communicate them really the truth. If you're not ready to commit, what's going on there and why you're not. If you're just wanting to be in your single era, you have to communicate that. Yeah. This connection might have been like very fiery. Again, I almost want to say I'm getting friends with benefits off this, but I'm also could be getting this like talking stage, this kind of situationship. Yeah, somebody felt like they lost, like at one point, this connection felt like this pinnacle, this steady, stable thing, this new beginning that was going to turn into something much more. And now it's like someone's been pumping the brakes. Yeah. Again, we're getting this idea of friends, gathering, fun. I get that this can be if you just try and enjoy what it is, this can go well. But I get the sense that if one person, if there's this pressure to commit, if there's a pressure to put a label on it, if there's a pressure that the other person truly isn't ready for that. Yeah, we're getting the keep it chill card. This is the just like relax, just trust the process. Things are going to become a lot more balanced and harmonious here. Try not to get too much in your head with this. And then we get Empress in reverse. See, here's the thing though, is that I feel like if, but at the same time, if you guys wait too long, if they keep doing this for too long, eventually you're going to get tired of it and you're going to pull your energy or vice versa. You don't want to be stringing somebody along. All right, I'm going to get out this deck because this one has been so good lately. Let's see what other messages come up. All right. Yeah, again, we're getting magician. I think, you know, trust your intuition right now with these messages coming through because it's not a very clear story. So there's going to be things, little messages that you're going to click and be like, oh, yeah, that's what's for me. Like, you be a part of this and that, like, connect with what connects with you. But getting the magician upright twice is pretty big because that is the manifester. That is the person who's creating their abundance, creating this new reality for themselves that is, you know, it's success in all the areas. The magician has the pentacle, they have the cups, they have the sword, they have the wand. So it's in all areas of life. And right now, with that new moon, it's a time to be manifesting. Yeah, Two of Cups. I'm just going to read these off because, again, connect with what connects with you. Unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection. We're getting all these repeated messages again and again. We're getting the same cards. The Nine of Swords in reverse. It's this getting in your head, the worrying, the anxiety. Yeah, somebody here is trying to get the courage, I think, to have that conversation. There were so many swords here. And then we're getting the Nine of Cups in reverse again. Remember that was that card at the very beginning of this reading. It's like there's a dissatisfaction around this. Like you're this close to happiness and but they can't go all the way. Then we're getting the Page of Swords again. That's what I mean. We just had the Page of Swords right there. There's going to be some kind of clarity on this. There's going to be some kind of communication. Interesting. Now we're getting the Knight of Wands. Somebody here is very passionate and wanting to go after this. They'll make it happen however they need to. All right, let's get out some oracles on this, and then we'll get that final message here. I usually put a crystal on that. I don't know why I didn't this time. I'm gonna... All right, show me the cards here. What do our Aries need to know? Mercury retrograde at the moving. Again, remember how I was talking about all those pentacles in the beginning? Like this is a home issue, finances. Either somebody here, I feel like they need to be changing their residence. They need to change up something pretty significant in their life. And again, that could be the thing where they just don't have the energy right now for a relationship because they're so focused on what's going on at home. Then we get vacation. What? These messages are all over the place. So vacation is, it can mean a few different things. One, it can speak to the distance, the traveling between the two. You guys also might be long distance. Or it could just be like, you two need to get away and just spend some time, the two of you. Get away from all the distractions and all the anxiety. Yeah, so this is they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So for some of you, this conversation, when we were talking about somebody here was pushed away, the rejection. You guys might even be no contact right now. That could have been all those swords in reverse. But that this conversation is coming. I feel like the cards today are like, we have so many messages to give out to so many different Aries that they're throwing me for a loop because I'm like, it's not as clear of a story as sometimes readings can be. Okay, yeah. So the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is the weight, those struggles, those burdens. I feel like somebody in this dynamic has a lot on their plate and it's going to get easier for them. They're coming out of that. Again, that magician, that manifester, it's creating a more beautiful life. However, if somebody is saying, like, I just have a lot on my plate right now, I'm just really stressed, I don't feel like dating right now, I just have so much going on, I believe them. And I know that your friends are like, no, this isn't this. If they wanted to, they would. If he won't commit in this many days, if they won't propose by 6 months, everyone's quick to do that. And everyone forgets the state of the economy, the fact that people have all these other things going on in their lives that have nothing to do with you, that they genuinely might just need to be focusing on themselves. All right, Aries, this is a different kind of reading, but I appreciate all of you, and I'm glad I got the opportunity to do this reading, and I will talk to you all soon.